Good morning. About 20 minutes before 8 this Sunday morning, February 4th. Hope you're all doing well. Thought I'd try something a little different today. So I'm just running a screen show for you. These are all photos I've taken over the past probably 10 years. Some of them are newer than others, a lot newer, of course. And some of the ones that are not quite as clear, like that particular one there, was taken with an older Nikon camera, one of the old long zooms, and then I replaced it with a P900 later on, and I've been really happy with that camera. It takes some great shots. Hope you're all doing well out there. It's just been crazy all around us. I haven't posted anything since the 1st of January when the year began. And 2024 started off crazy, and it hasn't really improved. A lot of things going on right now, a lot of things we don't even know about that are happening. I've come to the conclusion that the AI, this is my own opinion, my own speculations, the artificial intelligence that they want us to believe that mankind has created isn't artificial, that it's actually likely demonic. Non-corporeal bodies need a place to go. Legion in the Bible. There's some predictive programming I could talk about, I suppose, that I've seen myself, which was a novel by William Gibson, Mona Lisa Overdrive. Talked about a non-corporeal being wandering around in the Internet of Things. And now those things can include a brain chip. I'd say that I don't believe that AI is actually artificial. I think that man has created a vehicle for these beings to travel through and interact with us in ways that they never have before. I became very, very suspect when I noticed that just odd things when I would look things up, or especially when I was texting. Word changes that would alter what I was saying to the opposite. And more than once, okay, twice, that can be a coincidence, but several times isn't. And I've noted it and talked to my friends about it, my family a little bit. Anyone that paid attention and listened, they heard me talking about it. And especially this latest phone that I just recently got. It's a Galaxy. Let me see. It's a Galaxy A14 5G, Samsung. I've had a lot of smartphones since they were really tiny little things, up until these half the size of a notepad things we're carrying around with us now. And for communication devices, I have to say that this particular phone is the worst one I've ever had, bar none. I've made jokes about my smartphones being retarded, but this one really is. I think I have a retarded entity. Maybe not. I don't know, but I think it's very strange that I can get ready to do, say, like a voice text, and I'll have the field open, and when I hit the microphone, even though absolutely nothing's happening in the background that I can audibly hear at all, so much as even, the furnace running, nothing, right? And this phone will pick up and make a paragraph in front of me, and then it'll disappear it before I can take a screenshot. And I kept noticing that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start catching it, right? So then one day I went to text my brother, and I noticed that there was a paragraph there. As soon as I opened it up, it popped up, and I'm like, whoa, what was that, So I just left it silent, and it would like do a sentence, and then it would disappear. And then it would do like 4 sentences, and then it would all just disappear, and I would have a chance to sort of glance at it, and I could tell it was like it sort of made sense, right? I'm like, okay, where's this coming from? Is the phone picking up another conversation from someplace else? I mean, I wouldn't be able to hear it, but maybe the phone can, I kept thinking about it, but then the other day I was texting my friend Stacy, her channel on YouTube is Magenta Fly, and you'll see her in the comments occasionally. She lives out in Arizona. And I had texted her with something, and as I did, I looked at my phone and I saw a still of someone, and I thought it looked like her. And just before it disappeared, because I didn't get a chance to keep it, just before it disappeared, I realized that it was her. And I'm like, wait a minute. How is that even how am I seeing her? So I texted her. I said, I just saw you. And she said, what do you mean? I just saw you. You were wearing glasses and a light brown hat. And she said, yeah, how did you see that? I'm like, I don't know. And then I called her. And I told her, I have no idea. And then she verified that's exactly what she was wearing. That's what it looked like to me, was a light brown hat. The way her camera picked it up, it was light brown. She took a picture and sent it to me, and the hat she had was like a chocolate brown, but she was like right up close to the camera, so all I could see was her face. I could see she was wearing her glasses, but she was looking down, so I couldn't see her eyes, just her eyelids. And she was wearing this kind of a light brown hat. And she verified that that was what she was wearing. So how did I see her? I wasn't using that, phone where you can use the video. I don't know anybody that uses those. I don't know anybody that makes phone calls aside from Stacy. I was talking to her yesterday. I said, I think you're the only person that ever calls me. My aunt calls me occasionally. I forgot about that. She calls me occasionally. But other than that, Stacy's the only person that calls my phone, and everybody else just telemarketers and trying to get me to vote for something. And so, yeah, I was kind of joking with her yesterday. I said, we could get 2-way radios and save money on a phone bill. And we don't have to worry about all these annoying calls in between. But, and I'm sort of half serious about that. But anyway, I thought I'm going to put on my playlist and just let it go and see what the phone picks up. Because I had told my brother that I can make noises like Bugs Bunny in the cartoons, unga bunga bunga binga binga, bunga bunga, and the phone thinks I'm saying something completely different, and it'll spell out a sentence. and it'll somewhat make sense, but it's nothing that I said. It sounds like another conversation that I picked up from someplace else. It's really weird. And so I started experimenting with the background sound on the phone speaker, and I just let it play. And I've got like a novelette in a text here. I had the field up to text with my brother, and I just hit the speaker to let the thing do a voice text while my playlist was on in the background playing all kinds of random stuff. And I watched as the phone tried to hear what the songs were saying and tried to write down what it thought it heard, and it wasn't even close. Not even close. I mean, there's nothing that even somewhat resembled what the song lyrics, or I don't know what it was hearing, but I'm gonna I'm gonna check it out and show you. So see if I can find it here. So here's this conversation, and what I did was that I was in a text field with my brother, and I hit the voice thing while the music was playing in the background, and it started this whole conversation. And when it timed out, I would hit the button again and it would go again. Hey, Mr. Butch. Hey, Mr. Butch. Just wanted to let you know I left the court and they said your paperwork isn't ready right now. So I'll go back tomorrow and pick it up and keep you posted. Now, does that sound like it's not a conversation? Does that sound random? That sounds like a conversation to me, and that came from, a pop rock playlist. Anyway, hey Bixby, I'm going to go to school with me. I love you. I'm going to start a new extreme for my store. When I was there already. Answered, I'm still breathing. So long, it's a lovely day. I love you, babe. It's going to be late. I miss you. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was exactly the same thing, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be sure. You're lying to me and everyone else. Do you have any friends? But I have a taco outside and I can be all right in a long time. I'll bet this bag with my open the YouTube. I'm fine running on a beach and I'm going to get a haircut and get done with the bottom of it. But no one can hear it too. I'm a gossip. And that's where we're all going to be in the middle of the weekend with the character and the yucko, Y-U-C-O, and the yucko is called. The following means the bitches are not on the beach. The bitches are radiating. I'm 16 years old and it's already by Hamilton Island. And the sea's world is so stormy. I've heard the desert needs the sky. I'm realized I'm really open. Show me Drudge, Charlie. No, there ain't no cause to me. C-O-S, numeral 2, me. I'm just going to spend a bit of cold juice on the way to the kid. And it goes on and on and on and on. And it's, do you believe in golf? I'm so happy. That's about it. And then it talks about ending its life. Babe, I want to be your girlfriend. I'm going to remember what I'm going to do. I want you to know you back up again and let me change the red J just miss. Leave me out of the country. Leave me inside, and no doubt she, Bixby, maybe you should know. I'm going to move it over and over again. Right now, upstairs on my serves past the term with what you talking about them homes. All this from a top 40 playlist. And it interjects words all of the time and changes words and invents words that I've never seen before that don't really exist when I look them up. It's like trying to phonetically sound them out or something. And then it spells them that way. And it's just strange. So I don't know if anybody else is noticing this kind of stuff. But if you are, let me know, because I just think that what we're seeing is the beginning of probably on a massive, massive electronic possession. I mean, why not? Look at what time we're in. tribulations, like, I don't know, you probably hit it with a rock from here. Be ready, you guys. We're about to go. Love y'all. Hope you had fun watching my little screen show here. And and I hope this is somewhat entertaining. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I'll probably follow this up with something a little less specific than this, with more information, because there's a lot of things going on in my life right now, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. But thought this would be a good time to touch base with everybody again. And I'll see you soon.